Hi Michael, my name's Adam and I've been a longtime subscriber to the What the Buck show. Really enjoy watching a vlogger who has such high energy in their films. It keeps things going. Unlike myself, it's just not my style. But anyways, I'm a video responser on YouTube. I make my videos prominently in responses to others, and I could not pass up making a response to this video. The first part of your video that I would like to address is the fact of the internet addiction. I myself am a communications major at Arizona State University, and I've taken a lot of courses specifically that involve computer-mediated communication and our code. That's my computer telling me it's 10 o'clock. But us having a codependency in our society on technology, specifically the internet. It's to the point where we no longer need or thrive on face-to-face interactions to be able to maintain or establish, for that matter, effective relationships. And as time progresses, we find that we keep going more and more extreme to where online dating, where it be my dating space, my brother uses like Plenty of Fish, or even MySpace. I mean, it's such a huge online networking thing that each and every person has the possibility to become dependent on, because it makes our interactions so much more secure. I know people are like, online's not secure, but no, you're more self-confident in yourself. You say things you wouldn't normally say. You act exactly how you want to act. You get to portray the person you want to be. I myself put a huge emphasis on interpersonal communication, and I thrive on one-on-one interactions and things of that nature, which is why I found it extremely ironic that you said to start an online support group for internet addicts. I don't know if that was written intentionally, but you didn't play it off that way. So, just putting that out. But I'm not one to point any fingers. I myself, I'm an addict. I'm not gonna lie. You want to know YouTube, first and foremost. Obviously, blatantly, there's so many communities to immerse yourself in, and there's so many opportunities to communicate with so many people on such a vast level, and the medium through that you do it in is so effortless. I mean, I've seen your outtakes. It's not effortless. There's a lot of work that goes into it. But I mean, the fact of the matter is that you touch thousands upon thousands of people out of, an hour of your own time. You can't get that in real life. And it's not just YouTube, it's other sites. I mean, I have a MySpace. I'm not addicted to MySpace per se because my YouTube profile almost has more hits than my MySpace one does. But, I mean, there's MySpace. Even the MSNBC.com, the news, okay? I thrive on the headlines for the main page where they give you just the hard-hitting stories and everything else. I barely glance at them, but I use them as conversation starters. I'm a server at a restaurant. I deal with a lot of people day to day, and I'm almost an expert at small talk because I constantly know just what are the most blatant stories out there. And I find that without my BlackBerry that has the internet, which is bookmarked to MSNBC as my homepage, that I find conversations a little dull. And it's like, am I seriously getting to the point where I'm thriving on a different form of technology to enhance my communication skills? I can ramble all day about how technology influences our communication styles and our dependencies upon that. I mean, I've got a computer here. If I'm on the couch that's 5 feet away from my computer, I'm on my MacBook. And when I don't have my MacBook, I'm on my PDA. It's there, it's real, it surrounds us, and I'm not one to deny that. But I just want to say, I'm glad somebody's finally called somebody out on it. In your case, thousands upon thousands of people. As for your other question, you want to know my addictions? Here they are. My biggest addiction is time. Now, I know that sounds kind of weird, but I have an obsession with knowing what time it is at all times. I think it's because I have a horrible sense and perception of time, like over a cross span. Like I can tell you what my week pertained of, what I did last week. I could not tell you what day I did them on, or at what time of day, or anything like that. So the one thing I can control is knowing instantaneously what time it is right now. In this very room, I have a clock on every wall. No, not just one clock. Like this back wall, I've got a clock. On that wall, I've got a clock. On that wall, I've got a clock. And the one behind me, right there, I have a clock. And it's not just that. I mean, okay, I've got my computer. I've got my cell phone at all times. I have no less than approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have about 10 different watches. I collect watches. I love timepieces. I love, and I have to know what time it is at all times. And it kills me if clocks are off, like when the microwave is 2 minutes ahead of the oven. It gets under my skin. I have to have synchronized time. I am never late for anything. I'm overly punctual. In fact, I'm usually 15 minutes early. All my watches and clocks are set 2 minutes fast, just because I like to be just that much earlier than being on time. It's the only obsessive compulsive part of me, I swear. And there's a whole list of other things that I could be addicted to. I think the word addicted has lost a lot of meaning because, I mean, usually it has such a negative connotation, but I could say I'm addicted to food, napping, knowing the time, all these other things, food, oh God, so many other things. But are they truly addictions, or are they things that I've just depended on? I don't know. It's a whole nother discussion. But above all is my looming addiction and desire for technology and communicating through it. And with that, things aren't going too hot on the home front, so I'm going to dive into the online realm and go from there. Night.